friend and sister or brother who lost a loved one, my heart is with you.
I think the most impressive thing about the march was that there were so many young voices from ages 11, through to teenagers speaking out and reminding us that this is a democracy and that we can vote. But beyond that, to get out there to lobby, to go to talk to politicians, and to say we won't teach anymore if the conditions of schools are not improved and if we don't have control over gun violence.
Actually, my mom and my brother were victims of gun violence before, so this is probably an issue definitely close to my heart, just because I just feel like people just shouldn't just have such easy access to certain guns. This issue is very, very big with my family. My mom, she's really excited that I decided to come here.
Too many guns, too many massacres. If we have stricter gun policies, it'll lead to less massacres in the U.S. How many people have to die for us to realize that we need to make a change?
There were tons of teachers at this march out supporting, talking about not wanting to be armed, but rather to be armed with books and pencils and pens and helping their kids to have knowledge and find a voice.
I'm here because I've been inspired by these students, these voices that they have. They're finding themselves and they have something that they're behind right now, and I think it's inspiring. Sadly, I sense fear in them, and I think enough is enough, and I think that they are truly galvanized by this. They've come together. I've seen it. This is something that's going to take time, it's going to take effort, it's going to take passion, and those things sadly seem to fade as time goes, but we need to keep the momentum, we need to keep supporting each other so that doesn't go away.
I mean, we've said it in class, we've had enough. With all the news that's going around, especially the Florida shooting, that was a big one, but not just the Florida shooting. Those previous years, there's been a lot of shootings, but we have to say it's enough, and we don't want our younger siblings, our future children to go through this. So we want to make a change now.
We need things to change because the things that are happening today in our schools, period, everywhere, is just it's not acceptable. So this is why we're here to tell our people who are in charge that what's going around here is not right, and we need to do something about it.
How can our kids learn in school if they're worried about one day their classroom getting shot up? It's not fair, and I hope it makes Congress think and our president think.
School is for learning, not for shooting. School is for learning, not for...
Our children's futures still matter, and if the adults aren't going to do anything about it, then the children of this generation will do something, and we're currently trying to do something, and we're going to show the NRA and everyone else that stands behind them that we're not going to back down, and that we're going to make sure that things like this never happen again.
Something simple and to the point.
There's no need for a regular person, a civilian, to have an automatic rifle, that it's only made for, murder.
And every day I have the ability to spend the day with students who are interested in inspiring change within their communities too. And I'm so happy to be here supporting students who are, inspiring change in our global community. I think the most important thing for teachers is just support students and help them become civic-minded.
We want safe schools and we want gun regulations. We don't want young people under the ages of 21 to be able to purchase assault rifles. We don't want assault rifles to be available to anybody. We want no more guns.